With the release of Skyrim's Anniversary Edition, the modding scene has been reinvigorated, and it is coming up on almost a week now since the release of the Anniversary Edition, so it is time to take a look at the new mods available this week. I am your host, Tom, or Robots, and I will be going over all of the best mods available in the last few days since the release of the Anniversary Edition. I have scoured the Nexus Mods site for only the best mods, and this includes only the mods that you are going to want to install right now. That means that this is a list of new mods. This is not updates to previously existing mods. This is not updates to mods for new language versions. This is stuff that is brand new out there in just the last week. And links for each of these will be in the notes below the video. And if this video is helpful or informative, or you want to make sure that you come back for future videos like this for new mod updates, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back for more. Also, I stream in the mornings every day on this YouTube channel, so come back and hang out with me for more Skyrim fun. All right, let's get into it. My first two picks are main menu replacers. And with Skyrim's Anniversary Edition, why have the same main menu when you can be looking at that awesome new artwork? The first one here is the main menu wallpaper Anniversary Edition. And as you can see here, it has that golden colored 10th Anniversary Edition Skyrim look. The second one here is the Skyrim 10th Anniversary main menu with the 10th Anniversary logo in front of the constellations in the sky with the Dovahkiin down on the bottom right. Both look awesome. I think both are totally worth upgrading. Another really cool 10th anniversary upgrade would be replacing the music in the game with the anniversary concert music that happened just a few days ago. And you can do that with the Skyrim Music Replacer mod. That's available right here. A simple replacement. Switch out the music from the game with the anniversary concert music. Next on the list, we have the ability to change the settings for survival mode. And I think this is a really cool idea because survival mode is a really cool idea. But what does this exactly do? Well, according to this, the purpose of this mod is to make the survival mode more balanced and enjoyable while still offering some challenge. The vanilla survival mode, you need to be eating, sleeping, and warming up constantly in order to be in any sort of fighting condition. This mod makes the penalties more relaxed and fair. Basically, this adds sliders that you can make things both more fair or more challenging. So it's worth a look if you want to tweak some of the settings for survival mode. Next up, we have two new mods that add some new locations to the game. There's Granite Hill Village, which adds a new village to the crossing between Fort Sunguard and Bloated Man's Grotto and Falkreath Hold. Then there is Bruggen, which adds a location between Golden Rock and the Ritual Stone. Both of these have new houses and NPCs and other things that you can do in those locations. Might be worth checking out if you want to fill up the map with some more people and places to go. Another new fun addition to Anniversary Edition was the ability to fish, but you could only fish in specific locations. With LVX Magic's Fish Anywhere mod, you can now fish in any location. So let's talk about some additions to clothing and armor. This one is called Ebony Helmet Variants. This one is a pretty simple retexture to some of the different helmets in the game that create a black ebony version of them. So if you're the emo type, then maybe this is your thing. Also, there is a new mod for simple wearable lanterns, two different variations of wearable lanterns. If you like making your game really dark, but want to be able to wear a lantern rather than hold a lantern or a torch, this might be the upgrade for you. Another simple upgrade allows the female Forsworn to actually wear headgear. Why don't they wear headgear in the regular game? Who knows? But now they can wear the male Forsworn's headgear and actually protect their heads or look like, they have antlers. So that's another improvement you can make. And why don't people ever sleep in anything other than robes? Who knows? But now the immersive indoor attire and etiquette sleep or swim attire mod allows people to sleep in other clothing that might be more comfortable. Now, it is cold in Skyrim, but sometimes you just want to sleep in your undies or your swimwear. This allows you to do that as well. So has it ever bugged you that the wall-mounted heads in the game just don't quite look right? The wall-mounted dead animal fixes mod fixes the meshes on the wall-mounted heads in the game so that they actually do look correct, especially when it comes to the shadows and things bouncing off of the lights and stuff bouncing off of them in the game. And this makes a very notable difference, as you can see here. So if that's something that you want to fix, if you're one of those people who's trying to make the game look as realistic and interesting as possible, this is a definite one to pick up. And in other new improvements to the visuals of the game, the Solitude and Temple frescoes, cleaned and upscaled mod, improves the frescoes to the different temples and the Adric powers. This adds a really cool, creepy, interesting vibe. I just love the way this looks. It's kind of even Dark Souls-ish in a way. I think this is a must install. And just a few more mods to go. There is one that I think is extremely useful here, dual wield block. Have you ever thought about how you can't block while dual wielding weapons in the game? This adds a button that allows you to do so. Do you love the soundtracks from Oblivion? Well, now you can include those in the dungeon locations in the game with the Oblivion Soundtracks in Dungeons mod. Install this for, mixing up the soundtrack a little bit, but also if you just love those tunes from Oblivion. And our final and maybe mod of the week, we have mudcrabs are Beavis. Yes, when you just need to mess with those mudcrabs some more and make them sound like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, this is what they sound like right here.
You trying to touch my wiener? Change it. Don't touch me, asswipe.
Aren't you glad you tuned in? All right, well, thank you for tuning into this video. I'll see you guys next time.